Welcome to the GM tab tutorial. Starting in the upper left-hand corner, you have a spot where you can roll dice. Just follow the instructions here. You'll need to enable the script. Follows the same instructions that you would have seen on the PC tab. And next up, it's important as the game master, you're tracking a lot of clocks. These 6 right here are sort of the main ones that are automatically mirrored over to the player tab. So you can change the size of the clock, double click, and you'll get a list of clocks. If it doesn't have a number, that means it's one of the standard circular clocks. I like to mix things up. So there are also a series of geometric clocks that fill green instead of red. So whatever is your artistic preference, then just put in the number of ticks and you'll see that it updates accordingly. And all that's automatically mirrored. Little spot for your notes. There are collapsible panels as there are on the crew tab. This first one is a set of additional clocks that are mirrored to all of the player tabs. And then this last one is not mirrored. So it's for your eyes only. Of course, remember, anyone can see your stuff, but because everyone can access this and collapse or open things. But if you would like another place to store some clocks, this is not immediately broadcast. And then here's the real key that I designed it this way to solve my own problem as a game master, which was I often needed a way of being able to see who was the best at a particular thing, in the strongest in the action, or who had harm, who had the right contact, etc. So what this does, it puts all of the players. I mean, you're not going to have all 16 at once. You can likewise collapse panels that you don't need, but all the players that you need, you can compare like information very quickly. Who has the most stress or edge, etc. All that's right here. As they incur harm, that'll be displayed, and their name panels will change in color to show you the severity of the harm, matching the color coding that shows up on the PC tab. As they start selecting load items, they will start being displayed right here, and this cell will expand to fit them all. Likewise, as they indicate friends and rivals, that'll fill in. Consumables, their long-term project clocks, their role-playing information, and XP trackers are all right here for your ready access. And this doesn't have to be a secret tab. I encourage my players to come here because sometimes the players need to help figure out like who has the most stress, who's available. So the same information helpful to me is also quite helpful to them. So, if you watch the player video, then you know this one exists. You definitely want to take advantage of the cheat sheet to give you the reminders how the devil's bargains work in deep cuts again. It's a bit different. Okay, and likewise for pushing. All right, all that information is stored right there for you. There is also a roll log, and there's a place to store all the information on the factions. So grab the factions from the drop-down list, and if it's a faction that the Google Sheet knows about, it'll auto fill in their tier, status, objectives, etc. Otherwise, you can put that in and keep notes. And you can refer the players here as needed. If you want to use a little bit more than theater of mind, but not a full map, and you like fate-style zones, then you can take advantage of this area. You can have up to 5 zones just by checking these checkboxes. Type in your descriptions and move characters around. I just strongly recommend you paste as values, otherwise some of the pretty formatting will go away. And then there's also a nice list of gendered and non-gendered names for all the different main ethnic groups inside of the game. All right, I hope that gives you more than enough to have some fun with. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Very important. Our safety tools, fully integrated right here. If you're not familiar with safety tools, definitely recommend you check out this link and share it with your players. So that this is a game that has some dark themes. You want to make sure everyone's having fun. So this is a chance to make sure we don't hit any topics that are going to make someone have a bad time. I know I've done that as a game master and greatly regret it. So I hope that you could avoid all that. So that should be everything. Enjoy, and I would love to hear your feedback.